Hello, everyone. I am BJ from BJ's Crochet, and it is WIP It Wednesday. Welcome to my returning subscribers. Welcome to my new subscribers. Welcome to my members. Thank you so very much. And welcome to the lurkers and all who are catching the replay. I started work. I'm here. Thank you. I started working on this early. I thought it was Friday. I'm posting everything for FO Friday. And then I looked at the calendar and it's like, no, it's Wednesday. So I'm moving things from Friday up to Wednesday. And God lover, Dinky Jen starts messaging me. She's like, it's not FO Friday. It's WIP It Wednesday. You got YT wrong. You got Facebook wrong. And I'm like, I'm trying to fix it. Refresh. Did it work? Did I fix it? Do I need to go in and do something else? She's like, okay, no, you got it right now. And I'm like, thank you. Because we know I will start the wrong live. I'll have people over here. I'll be over there. And it's not pretty. So thank you, Jen, for keeping up with me. Because as Cammie and Tank tell me, stop pushing the buttons. I push buttons and things happen. But we got fam in the room. Hey, fam, Wonder Twin number one. Yay, girl. Rainy and windy here. Been crafting all day. We'll be lurking. Victoria, I was sitting here freezing to absolute death. I could not figure out why I couldn't get warm. I've got on a t-shirt. I've got on fleece. I've got on a hat. My nose is cold. And it's like, I can't get warm. I turned the heat down on Monday because it was 78 degrees. I went and looked at the thermostat. It was 63 degrees in here. It's like, well, no wonder I'm cold. So now I got the heat up. I got my hot chocolate. And I just discovered that I had unplugged my coffee warmer because I had plugged something else in. So now I've got my cup warmer plugged in and turned on. Oh, man. It's going to be okay. Good to see you, Victoria. Thank you for being here. Cammie is here. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Kathleen is here. It's 40 degrees where she is as well. She is still working on her blue corner to corner and her fedora hat in acrylic yarn. And she has raspberry iced tea in her cup. It is 40 degrees and Kathleen is drinking raspberry iced tea. According to my computer, it is 44 degrees here and I'm drinking hot chocolate. We have had rain, wind, and sleet this morning. This afternoon, we had pea-sized hail. But Sunday, it was 78 degrees. I've had all 4 seasons in 3 days. I don't get it. Victoria has been making her eyes for her minions wrong for so long. No, Victoria, those are your minion eyes. Because if you made the minion eyes right, you would be making everybody else's minion eyes. You are making Victoria's minion eyes. There's nothing wrong with that. And Cammie gave you a different slant. He says that you've been making the eyes right. The pattern was wrong. But see, we take people's patterns as a guide, but then you got to put your own spin on it. You make it yours. You have made your eyes, Victoria. There's nothing wrong with that. There's Darcia asking everybody for thumbs. Hey, look, I got to remember to do my thumb exercises. Good to see you. There is Suze. Yes, I mowed the grass. Yes, I'm congested. But you know what? We're just going to keep on with it. There's Chris. How you doing? She's got flavored water via her circule and a rag on the hook. Miguel is in the house, and Miguel sent me a photo of his frozen eggs. Thank you, Miguel, because I'm like, He just cracks them and puts them in the trays and puts them in the freezer. Okay. He is just home from running errands all morning. Miguel is a busy man. He is a busy man. Gail, welcome in. Good to see you. And everybody, please keep Gail's daughter lifted up in prayer. Cynthia, hello, girl. No, you are not late and we're early, so you know you're doing good. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. And what is in everyone else's cup? Cynthia says, Victoria says, Cynthia, you're never late. And Cynthia says, Victoria, if only you knew. That's why we have the replay. That's why we record these. Girl, life happens. And Gail is saying, hey to Cammie, hey, would you mind praying for my daughter? See, I just got it out of my mouth. She is doing horrible. Going to see her next. Gail, girl, we're going to keep your daughter lifted up in prayer. And did you go and put her on Denny's prayer list so the community can pray for her? He will, Gail, I will pray for her. He will know why. Yes, he will. Yes, he will, because he knows all. Victoria says she's been in the bed crafting all day. It's good I have notifications on. Otherwise, I forget. I turn on the notifications. Sometimes they ring, sometimes they don't. I checked Granny D to see if we could go and be redirected to her, and she does not have her live scheduled yet, nor does she have anything on her community tab. So I'll have to leave and get Shorty, and if she goes live, I'll meet you there. If she doesn't go live, maybe somebody else will go live in her stead. Gail says, going to be lurking today in the bushes, not really feeling well emotionally. Gail, I totally understand. And if you have a gospel or religious order or a preacher that really moves you, turn him on the TV, put him in another tab, and just let it flow through your home. I know when my ex-husband was giving me 6 different kinds of grief, I found a wonderful gospel channel that I didn't even know we had, and I had gospel running through the house all day. It was how I found peace. Cammie says, absolutely, Gail. He will pray for her in church this Sunday, which is Mom's birthday. Happy pre-birthday to your mother. But Cammie, you don't have to wait for Sunday. You can pray any day, all day, every day. God does not expect you to wait until Sunday. Cammie says, Gail, we are not only crocheting warriors, we are also prayer warriors too. We pray for our yarn brothers and sisters, even when they don't ask for it. Say it, Cammie. Say it, Cammie. There are times when Cammie actually comes out with a nugget of wisdom that you don't expect to hear from him because he is really a jokester. But Cammie has some very, very deep moments, and I love him for that. Chew, welcome in. Thank you for coming by. How are you? What's in your cup? What's on your hook? Paula is here. The light. What's wrong with who's the light? Hi, Sandrine. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. And she's painting earrings. There is Jamie Marie. Girl, congratulations. Jamie was on Hooker versus Hooker. And this little girl won. She beat Lala and Jan and Kim. I sat back and I was like, ooh, I'm scared of you. Go ahead, Jamie. Woo. And there's Dinky Jen. She got my back. Thank you, Jen. It's so good to see you. And there is Pam. She's saying hi to everybody in chat. She will be working, and She will be lurking as she is working on her projects. That's why I read the chat so you can get your work done. And that's why I highlight the chat, because if I don't highlight it, I can't see it. And everybody who can work and can read the chat going through, I commend you. I can't see it. Tank says, it will all be okay. And she's been a member for 3 months. And Tanky Poo was my very first member. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I love you. I really do. And I've been massaging that oil behind my ear and in front of my ear. It's draining, it's helping. Thank you so much. Tank made me some good oil for my sinuses and my sinus congestion. Our members have skills. They have skills. Everybody is speaking. Pam is saying hi to her sis Tanky Poo. Rain mixed with snow and windy today. Just made vegetable soup. Yum. Cynthia, I hear you. I can't decide if I'm making soup, chili, spaghetti. I'm making something hot. And Sandrine got the AC on. Girl, are you having a hot flash? Cynthia says, oh, VJ, deep breaths. Girl, I was like, and I'm telling Jen, I said, I've worked enough for the whole week. Why is it not Thursday? What do you mean it's Wednesday? I'm getting ready for Friday. Tank says it's 40 here and it was 84 yesterday. I never did get I don't think I got out of the 60s yesterday. And you got up to 84? Ooh. And it's 50 where Dinky Jen is. My goodness. Yep, it's 46. And then Pam's got, Pam, you're in Kansas, California, aren't you? I always laugh when it's warmer here than it is in California. Aren't you in California? You're out there with the West Coast girls, aren't you? I have given all my amigurumis special needs and disabilities. Let's see, my amigurumis would all have disability because we know we can't do them. Yeah, I saw your frozen eggs. Don't start asking questions. You know you posted a picture. Miguel, don't mess with my head today. Victoria just finished tea with honey and lemon. I had that, and then I switched over to hot chocolate. I didn't put honey and lemon in it, but I had blueberry echinacea tea. Roberta, you made it. It's so happy to see you. Thank you for being here. There is Sarah. Hello, hello. Tank says drinking coffee, started dinner, butternut squash, yes again, fried cabbage and pot stickers. I like fried cabbage. If you have never fried your cabbage, try it. It gives it a different flavor. It's not crispy like fried noodles, but it's really good. Okay, thank you, Tank. Because I don't know where we're going. Yeah, it does sound good, doesn't it? PSA YT is doing spring cleaning again, so check your subscriptions. Oh, well, wonderful. If they're doing spring cleaning, I will never get to 1K. Hey, Tang, just finished putting some groceries away. Yes, we are praying for Gail's daughter. Yes, we are. I'm sorry I stepped away. Darcia, that's okay, baby. Don't be sorry. Life happens, girl. Victoria just put chicken with vegetables and potatoes in the oven. So you're on the phone, so might have to dash out to keep an eye on that. That's okay. You got me on the phone. You can take me with you. Bonnie, hello, hello, girl. I've had rains and sleet and hail up here. What have you had? Everybody is speaking. Barbara, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? What's in your cup? What's on your hook? Jessica, how did you get home so early? Oh, you're at work. Just wanted to stop in and drop thumbs off. Thank you. I'll watch the replay. Much love and see you all in the streets later tonight. Yes, Jessica, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Everybody is speaking. Yeah, congratulations to Jamie. Everybody congratulate Jamie. She did good. Jess says, and all other friends, sorry, can't stay. Patience in the office. You go back to the office. It's okay. It's okay. Sarah had to stop working on her shawl because she ran out of yarn. Don't you hate it when that happens? I'm going to order a black cotton yarn to finish. I'm thinking another section of black with black fringes. Ooh, okay. Isn't it something? No matter how much yarn you have all over the house, the one color you need to finish a project you don't have. Bonnie is watching with one eye. Carol Burnett is on Kelly. I love her. I saw Carol Burnett on it's not Who Do You Think You Are? It's the thing with Skip Gates, and they were doing her genealogy, and it was interesting. Right, Sandrine? Is horrible. It really is horrible. Elissa, welcome in. So good to see you. Thank you for being here. How are you? What's in your cup? What's on your hook? Ooh, Bonnie's got 49 degrees. She's warmer than I am. Okay, Pam is in Washington State, just above California. Okay, yeah, you're on the West Coast. Okay, but you're in Washington. Okay, okay. And I know it's a big state, but Keri's also in Washington. And I think there's one other person who's in Washington. Mara and my stepson are in Oregon. Shatika, blessings. Happy hump day. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. What's in your cup? What's on your hook? You love fried cabbage. Sarah, I just discovered fried cabbage about maybe 10 years ago. One of my cousins made it. And I was like, what did you do to this cabbage? And she says, I just fried it in the skillet like I always do. And I'm like, I'm sorry, you did what to it? My side of the family never fried cabbage. So I have to go to the other side of the family to find other ways of doing it. Miguel says it's 72 degrees here with the AC on. 72 degrees, I don't turn the AC on. It's got to get a little bit warmer than that. Sis Katrina, hello to each and every one of you in the chat. Love and hugs to you all. Thank you so much. Miguel says, not my eggs. Miguel. You're then either going to say, ha ha, made you look. Miguel, whose eggs are these? I saw eggs somewhere. Oh, you posted them, but they're not your eggs. Hippie Acres, NV Farm and Rescue. Okay. Okay. But see, I saw your name on it. Are you trying to tell me you don't want credit? No copyright infringement intended. This is not Miguel's photo, but he was showing me that you can freeze eggs in a tray with saran wrap and they don't have to be pre-cooked. Interesting. Interesting. I learned so much on this channel. You all are educating me. I want a refund on my college tuition because I didn't learn this stuff when I was in college. Oh, Darcia says fried cabbage. Yes, yes. Roberta says, my subscriptions were wiped out yesterday. I've been resubscribing all day. Roberta, all of your subscriptions? Oh, girl, see? It was a pic of frozen eggs posted in a chicken Facebook group. But yes, I have frozen eggs before, please and thank you. You're welcome. Bonnie says it's just cloudy and windy today, but the weather has been crap for 3 days. Girl, yes. It's been horrible. It's been horrible. because I was sitting in the other room having my lunch watching the hail. When I got back from PT, it was sleeting. Then it turned to hail. Bonnie is crocheting in the bed. I've about had enough of this bed, but what am I going to do? Uh, get in your recliner. Do you have a recliner chair? There is Sanita and Tank. Victoria says, or you have the right color, but wrong shade or wrong dye lot, so different color altogether. I've had that. I had the wrong dye lot. I had the wrong dye lot on variegated yarn. And I was like, I could tell the difference. So what I did was I had 4 skeins of one and 2 skeins of another. So I put 2 skeins of the dark at one end, the 2 lighter skeins in the middle, and the other 2 darker skeins on the other end. So it looked like I did that on purpose. I sure did. I always running out of yarn. 2 totes full of yarn, and I run out of the right color. Yeah, okay, so it's not just me. Did you know that there are different shades of black? I ran out of black. I had 5 skeins of black, but I did not have the right shade of black. How many shades of black are there? There's Chris K. Bonnie says Carol Burnett did another movie. I didn't catch what it was because, I'm watching that one eye too. I understand. I didn't realize she had done another movie. There's Jessica. Doretha, welcome in. It's so good to see you. How are you? What's in your cup? What's on your hook? Or it's the wrong weight? Yes. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I try not to mix fibers. Miguel says, well, someone posted a comment on my video yesterday of Esther in her pool saying I was forcing water down Esther's throat, either holes in her mouth. I deleted and blocked. Not today, Satan. There you go, Miguel. Now you're learning. Block them, delete it, keep moving. Because you can't stop ignorance. You cannot. Because the majority of the people gravitate to ignorance. I don't know why, but they do. Jaxie is from that's it. Jaxie's from Washington. Thank you, Tank. I love it when you people know what I'm trying to think. Yep, that's it. Jaxie. I knew there was somebody. There's Kathleen. That too. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I knew my house was cold. Olivia came home last night. The house was 50. She said, Mom, what are you doing? I said, obviously, not looking at the heat, wondering why it's cold. See, I'm sitting in the kitchen freezing. I'm ready to stick my head in the oven. Not stick my head in the cold oven. Turn on the heat and stick my head in the oven. Do not block this video. I'm not talking about that S word. But I'm ready to turn on the oven to get the house warm. And then it's like, oh, the house is cold. Why is the house cold? I got up, went and looked over at the thermostat. It's 63 degrees. Well, that's why the house is cold. Lord Jesus. Because we had some warm days and I turned the thermostat down so I could open the doors, get some fresh air into the house. I showed what's on one of my books in my car video this morning. Oh, what's on your hook? Miguel, there's one in every crowd. There really is. And they feed off each other. Yummy fried cabbage with bacon and onion, maybe garlic if we have it. Roberta, are you going to go cook? Is that what's for dinner tonight? You're having fried cabbage? Pam says, yes, Tank. Jaxie is about 3 hours from me. I am southeast from Jax. Wow, that's awesome. BJ, if you lived in a 32 feet of a travel trailer and it was 72 degrees, you turn on the AC because trailers get stuffy. Okay. I can see that. I can see that. I understand. I understand. Barbara's laughing at me. It's not copyright infringement. That's why Facebook posts have the share option. Right. But but see, we have the share option and you share people's music and they call it copyright infringement. So I have to put it out there in case the police are out there trying to get crazy. Because, I had to change the music on my giveaway um vids because somebody claims copyright. And I'm like, but. So, it I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't know how the music YT channels can play music all day and not get copyright. It just anyway, Lydia is working on a blanket. Lydia, girl, look at all the stripes. Wow. Look how even her edge is. Go ahead, Lydia. Look at you. Wow, that's pretty. I hope that's a self-striping yarn because all of those ends would make me crazy. Unless Lydia's like me and crochets over the ends because it's like I cannot. I can't. I love when VJ says too. You can freeze them whole also. Then when they freeze, shell them. Back seal in quantities that you use. Tank. I can freeze an egg whole and it will not explode. Because I am the queen of exploding a soda can. Shell them and vacuum seal them in quantities that you use. Well, I only use them one at a time, so they'd have to go in a Ziploc bag. Interesting. I had no idea. Says to Shorty, please and thank you. Cracks me up. I have to tell her please and thank you. I have to teach her manners. And the only way to get her to learn is for me to say it to her. And if I keep repeating it, every now and then she starts regurgitating what she's heard. But it takes a while to get her to start regurgitating it. It goes in, it swims around in there, and it comes back out the same ear. It doesn't go all the way across. Bonnie says no require Uggs. 50 Shades. There are different shades of white too. But you know what? Those are labeled. They got soft white, off white, egg crew, white, winter white. All of those whites are labeled, but the blacks just say black. And it's like, this black is not the same black as this black. And it's like the grays. You got the soft gray, and the heavy gray, and the deep gray, and the charcoal gray. And then there's a charcoal black. Now, if it said charcoal black, I would know the difference, but the stupid label just said black. I went to look for orange. I couldn't find orange. I had carrot and I had pumpkin. I said, can I have orange? Nah. Nah. Dang, I was trying not to say that. And you said it anyway. Look at you said it. You said it. Miguel, you weren't even had that water on her. I watched both of those. Block that. See, Bonnie, yeah. He's learning. Block and delete. My sister's out of the hospital. Yay! Doing better, making her comfortable. Her potassium and magnesium were very low, and her BP was at stroke level. Oh, good gosh. They canceled her chemo for today. I would hope so. Because, good Lord. No, you can't do chemo if your blood pressure is not where it's supposed to be, because the chemo will give you a stroke. Good Lord, but I am so happy she is out of the hospital. That is wonderful, Darcia. What a relief. You're right. You cannot fix stupid. And I wish it was against the law because some of those people need to be incarcerated. They don't need to be out here walking around with regular people. Hi, Kim. How are you? I was just talking about you because Jamie's in here. And congratulations on being on Hooker versus Hooker. That was sweet. Bonnie, correct. The hose hangs around the fence and water goes into the pool. People are just stupid. And you're right. You can't fix stupid. It should be against the law, but you can't, and you just gotta ignore them. Get thee behind me, Satan. Esther put herself under the running water herself like a shower. And if she likes it and you're not holding her and forcing her head under, then it's nobody's business. Ain't nobody's business what I do, as long as it's not illegal and not hurting anybody. And Miss Kathleen is working on her royal blue fedora. And she's sitting here modeling, and she's like me. She's got on a coat and everything else because it's cold. It's cold, Lord Jesus. Go ahead with your bad self, Kathleen. I like that blue. Where's Sanita? Sanita here? Is she still at work? She will have her chemo in 2 weeks to put her back on schedule. Okay. But if she's Tank's playing with the coffee emojis. Darcia's playing with the emojis. I've got to do the other emojis. You all have emojis coming. Roberta says, I get cold here. I had a blanket. No reason to run heat. When here in 10 minutes, it'll be 90 degrees. I had forgotten that I had turned the heat down because I usually keep it at a constant 68. But I was outside. You just tell her to mind her business with her. In your mind, you goose. BJ, dear, you look like you're girl. I am freezing. I just took my hoodie off when I went live. I was walking around in my hoodie too. I was cold. She's loved that crap in her head. No cabbage in the house, but have a list for tomorrow. Okay, add it to you. That's right, because you've been making a list since Monday. I put colored bell pepper, garlic, and jalapenos. Yes, 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 yes. No crap, Siri. She was loving that. You're going to have to stop talking to Siri. Yep, I love jalapenos in it. Isn't that blanket pretty? Stir fried already. Yeah, Lydia did a pretty blanket, and she makes blankets on the loom. Miguel ran out of steam and never made it to the grocery store. That's because you do so much, Miguel. You got to take it slow. You really do. That is a beautiful blanket. That really is. Marsha Lee, honey, what's up? How are you? And there is China. What is in your cup? What is on your hook? Eggs don't have carbonation. Honey, I know they don't have carbonation, but do they explode when they're frozen? I want to know if I have to look out for that. Because now I'm scared because I can blow stuff up. I can blow stuff up. I really can. Right on the please and thank you. Your training, it works. Thank you, Cindy. Yep, please and thank you. Repetition is the mother of something, but I forgot. Right. You have to do repetition with kids. You really do. But there are times when I tell them, don't make me repeat myself. I found my little cousin said that to her kids on Sunday. She's like, don't make me repeat myself. I'm like, can't get out of my head. You don't know me that well, because that's what I used to say to my kids. And she started laughing. Okay, Granny D said she will be going live unless her daughter comes, but she thinks she will be going live today. Okay, so we will do a VJ raid over to Granny D Thompson. There is Kathleen. Tang saying hi to Kim. Tang, thank you so much for checking on that for me. I appreciate it. It's like they ought to, right? Right. There is Darcia, the sweetheart, and Margie. Darcia says, Miguel, you can't fix stupid, but you can put duct tape over it. I put duct tape over my daughter's mouth one day because she wouldn't stop talking. And she sat there looking at me going, I can still talk. I'm like, okay, it's time for you to go to bed. It's time to go to bed. So when she calls me up and starts complaining about Shorty, I politely remind her of some of the antics she pulled on me. And she's like, oh, did my brother do that? And I'm like, no, honey, that was you. I didn't know my brother would do that. Darcia is working away on an no. Victoria. See, I only read half of the name, and I had the IA, and it came out Darcia. Victoria is working on an otter. Only have tail, little box, and his hat to do. Little box? She says little box. I don't know what a little box is. She did not say litter box. I don't think an otter needs a litter box, but Victoria's in the chat, so she can explain to me what she has to do. But him is cute. And he's got her drinking. Look at those 3 empty cans of Coke. There are some projects that will drive you to drink. That is cute. Looks just like the picture. Victoria, you did a great job. Our resident knitter is crocheting. They ought to come over and talk to Esther about it. I know that blue is pretty. And there is Michelle. Did everybody say what they're working on? Marsha Lee says, Tank, do you still have my address? Can you send it to Miss C's cottage for me? Thank you. Look at her. Thank you. DYD, hello, sweetheart. How are you? Thank you for being here. What is in your cup and what is on your hook? Kim says, hello to all I missed. I am not watching chat and trying to multitask. What mother does not? And speaking of Mara, there she is, late to WIP It Wednesday, just posted a whip to the Facebook group. I appreciate that, Mara. That is so sweet of you. I could not find it, Marcia. Text it to me, please. Okay, text it to her, Marcia Lee. Sandra, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. How are you? And yes, Mara, we just started viewing the whips because I had to greet everybody. And then we started talking about fried cabbage and frozen eggs. I am not freezing eggs if they're going to go bad boy alone. Go bad boy alone, make some egg salad. Oh, boil and make some egg salad. But I am not freezing them. I think it's dumb and I don't have the room. Well, Bonnie, everybody has an opinion and we just share ideas. They do not explode. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know. Just figure out what I set up there. Bonnie, I don't know what that's about. Yeah, cooked eggs you can't use in some recipes. But if she likes egg salad, she can eat egg salad. I still have 12 dozen fresh eggs I water glassed 3 years ago. Ooh, that is scary, Tank. 3 years ago? Girl, now see, I would be afraid. Bonnie, us either. Eggs go fast here. It's the go-to when we don't have to really cook, right? Tank, I would never touch those eggs. Nope, not me. I'd have to watch somebody eat them first and then I would taste them, but I would be afraid. It's a birthday themed otter, so comes in a gift box. Oh, oh. Okay, now that makes sense. Because, girl, I'm trying to figure out what the otter doesn't need a litter box. What are we doing? Yep, eggs make good dinner. They do. And eggs are filling. And when you're in France, they put a fried egg on top of everything. I was so surprised when the restaurants will put a fried egg in the middle of a pizza. And I'm like, how are you supposed to eat a pizza with a fried egg? They eat their pizza with a knife and a fork. And to me, pizza is finger food. But they eat that particular one with a knife and a fork. Bonnie is making a bod dress towel for her clients because I already made the wash rags for them. Okay. Go ahead with your bad self, Bonnie. Look at you. Everybody's speaking. Tank says it was an experiment. Girl, that's scary. It really is. I know, Barbara. Isn't it cute? Drini says Aiden loves eggs, so I can't keep any. Right? Okay. Tank says crack them outside in case they are bad. Yeah. My grandmother cracked an egg one day and it was black inside, and then my eyes almost blew out of my head. I was like, I didn't know eggs did that. Zoila says, woohoo, I'm not cooking today. Mom wants something from outside. Hooray for me. Yay! What does she want, Zoila? Kristin, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for coming by. What's in your cup? What's on your hook? What's on your hook, Zoila? Did everybody tell me what's on their hook? Everybody's speaking. Bonnie says, VJ, being home, I want a paper craft real bad, but I can't sit in the dang chair. No. Bonnie, do you have one of those bedside trays on this on the that you put across your lap? You can put your sewing machine on it and sew from the bed. Roberta says that's why I need at least 3 chickens can survive on eggs. But doesn't that make your cholesterol go up? Yes, I am so happy Darcia's sister is home. I'm spoiled. I never cook. My husband does. Suze, that is awesome. And that's where I used to be until my husband passed away and I lost my chef. And it's like, well, I got to go in here and find something to eat. But see, I could eat cheese and crackers and peanut butter all day, but it's not good for my figure because I get fat on cheese. We take turns around here or we cook for ourselves. That's awesome. That really is. Taking turns is good. It really is. Cooking was his therapy, so I always got kicked out. Let's see if I can get this to open up. There we go. Kathleen is showing her C2C blanket in royal and light blue. Kathleen has really been on a C2C kick here lately. And she has her red beanie on. Everybody's speaking. Zoila says, Mom still hasn't decided. I still need more granny squares. That's what I'm working on. What are you going to do with those granny squares, Zoila? No tray, not a sewing machine, but I need the guillotine flat, not moving to cut paper. I need a table. I hear you. I hear you. Well, you're just going to have to crochet. Sturdy surface is what I need. I understand. Is that pretty blue? That's really pretty blue. And it's a C2C, and she's got a border on there too. Yes, Zoila, those are really pretty. And there's my dear Sanita's link, but Sanita needs to see that blanket. Nope, it's not a bad thing. There's nothing wrong with crocheting. Want to sit and crochet all day, especially if you're working and you finish both of your daughter's blankets, right? Because as cold as it is, now would be a good day to work on blankets. Kathleen is working on her latest pair of fingerless gloves. Try to get this done, but I still have headbands and hiker's socks to finish before July the 25th. But I really want to start the Freeport sweater. It is calling to me. Oh, Kathleen, girl. Now you want to do a Freeport sweater? See. And then she knits everything. Oh, those are pretty. And she's working on DPNs. Good night. Katrina, look up. She's got a Canadian Tim Hortons coffee cup. Oh, Victoria's here too. To me, Tim Hortons is like Starbucks. It's too strong for me. I drink my coffee like I drink my mixed drinks. I make them very mild. There's Tank. Yep, the blankets are done. I'm thinking of making a cardigan jacket like with the granny squares. Oh, okay. Okay. There's Chris K. Please go check out my members. They would greatly appreciate it. There's my sweet Jessica. I see. Isn't that coffee cup pretty? I knew you would like that. Yep, that's an awesome job. I really like those. See. Oh, Kristen loves strong coffee. Okay. Zoila is asking Sis Katrina how our baby is doing. Bonnie says, mixed drinks, maybe I need a drink or 5. Girl. And Suze prefers McDonald's coffee. My daughter prefers Quick Trip first and McDonald's second. Katrina does not find her Timmy's here strong at all. Really? I had Timmy's once in Detroit, and it was too strong for me. McDonald's coffee in Canada is the old Timmy's coffee. Is it? And Katrina saying hi to Dawn. Hi, sis Zoila. She is growing up so quick. 3 more months and she will be 2 years old. Oh my goodness. 2? Uh-oh. And I know you're ready for the terrible 2s because this is not your first time going through it, but oh my goodness. 2 years old. Wow. Wow. That baby is going to be a little person telling you all about it. Then Kathy is converting toys found at a dollar store into loveys for children living in a local rescue facility. Oh, Kathy, that's nice. Let me see. I have to go back to Zoila. I need a smaller comment. There we go. So she's buying toys at the dollar store and she's making loveys out of them and then donating them. Oh, that is sweet. That is sweet. Okay, let me go back. Zola says, my mom is something else. She wants Spanish food. I cook that all the time. Oh, Katrina worked for Timmy's for 5 years. Oh, well, you became accustomed to it. It might be strong for the likes of me. You probably just, yeah. Two, can you? Two, didn't you love to? Didn't you just have that baby? She's already going to be 2. Yep, God bless her. I know, right, Bonnie? Where did the year go? Right? No, it is not. I know this because I cannot drink Timmy's coffee, Katrina. Oh, where she is in Canada, McDonald's is the old Timmy's. July the 24th. Ooh. Barbara saying, Kathy, they are so cute and how kind you are. Yes, as very kind of her. Dawn, hello. She's popping in to say hi. I'm driving as usual, still working on my same blanket, hoping it'll be an FO for Friday. I have about 7 inches left. Honey, take your time. We do this for fun. Do not stress over it. Mara says, oh, Zoila, put her food on a different colored / fancy plate and tell her, here is your Spanish food. We did that with her Cokes, Mara, because she wanted sugared sodas. We had to do the substitute. Bonnie says, Jill 24. July 24 is my baby's birthday. She's going to be 40, so don't blink. Good gracious. Katrina says, it is Sue's. I worked for them, and the coffee that Tim Hortons had, McDonald's bought that company, and Timmy's bought another cheap coffee. Oh. The coffee that Tim Hortons had, McDonald bought that company. They bought the whole company, and Timmy's bought another cheap coffee. So Tim Hortons bought another coffee and put their name on it. It's not even Tim Hortons coffee. It's somebody else's coffee with their name on it. That's interesting. Zach says, right. Hi, Zach. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. How are you? What's in your cup? What's on your hook? Yeah, Spanish food sounds good right now, but a great big bowl of chili sounds good too. And Sue says, maybe where you are, Katrina, in Ottawa, Canada, it is not. I think that's where she is. That's what I had said where I live. Yeah, so where she lives. I am happy about the not cooking part. I know you are, and you can sit down and put your feet up. But yes, some places there, Timmy's is strong. That I can say. Yeah, I was in Detroit and I was like, I can't drink this. Zach says, now, it's coffee. Who cares? Katrina says, shut up, Zach. Nobody asked you. Zach, we get serious about our coffee now. And you're not responsible for what Siri says. Zach, mom is much better. Thanks for asking. How are mom and dad? Yeah, coffee is a serious thing here. That's why I usually just make my own and take it with me, because I can't. When I ask for a cup of coffee and a pot of hot water, they look at me crazy. It's like, I got to thin it out so I can drink it, because you're about to burn a hole in my stomach lining. I can't drink that. Suze says, Bunny by DB Handmaids using Latte White. There's a Latte White? When in the world? Yeah, we just talked about the different shades of white, didn't we? So this is Latte White. Oh, it's fuzzy. Look at the halo. Ooh. Okay, Suze. Look at you. Zach says, my mom and dad are doing good. Dad is watching General Hospital and mom is watering her plants. I need to water my plants too. Darcia will be back. She has to take a call. Okay, baby girl. Katrina says, just because you don't like coffee, Zach, doesn't mean you can shush love it, right? Everybody's got to be respectful. Everybody's got to be respectful, because we're all different, and that's what makes it fun. Oh, that yarn is nice. It does look soft. I'm looking at this halo, and I just want to rub on it a little bit. Zach does like coffee, just not hot. I like it iced. Oh, I like I like it either hot, or I like it blended into a frappuccino. Dawn says her coffee was see-through like it was tea. Ooh. Roberta says, Zach, don't get between my coffee and me. Just saying. See? It is pretty. Hola, Marisa. ¿Cómo está? How are you? We're trying to save Zach's life and have him step away from the coffee. Step away from the coffee, Zach. It's not pretty. It really will not be. Gotta have the coffee. And then Sarah is making another shawl. Sarah, oh my gracious. Sandrine, look up. Look up. You got to see this. Ooh, wee. Wow. All I can say is, wow, Sarah. That is pretty. I'll behave now. Can't wait. That's too tall of an order for me. Suze is dropping her link. Jill, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. What's in your cup and what is on your hook? You still haven't tried novelty yarn? It does look interesting. It really does. It looks really interesting. I haven't had a chance to try it. It's on my list of things to do. Oh, I love that purple. Wow, so pretty. Great. Sarah is the shawl queen. Her and Nana Michelle. Oh my goodness. It is right. There's Sandrine. Girl, beautiful in capital letters. Love it. Just stopping by. Mr. Fiber is home soon. Thank you so much, Jill. I appreciate it. Oh, Cynthia, you love that? Sarah, girl. Yes, 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 and yes. Zach is it's also an excellent vasodilator. So when you have asthma, it's almost medicine. Oh, well, that's good. I need to tell that to my son. And Katrina says, "Hi, Jill, even though I can't see you." Why can't you see Jill? What's Katrina, did you figure out what was going on that you couldn't see somebody last week? I don't know why you can't see Jill. Isn't it beautiful? I love that. Sarah, what pattern is that? That is so pretty. You are so welcome. Girl, that is beautiful. I love it. Zoila says, I got to get mom's food. I'll leave you running. Zoila, did you ever decide what you're going to get? You said Spanish food, but you didn't say what. My package is in Oakland. All right. It's getting closer. And but it says, speaking to everyone. There is Kathleen. And Sarah Tank wants to know which cake you're using. Katrina and I were invisible to each other last week. I think YT is messing with Katrina. I tell him to stop. Thank you, Jill. I appreciate that. Thank you. Katrina says, no, I haven't been able to see Jill in about over a year. A year? Oh, that's craziness. Sarah says, I use a technique bag a day used. Her fastidious and precise, plus others that I have learned, just sat and started crocheting. Okay. Katrina says, I can see her if I'm in a mood, if I'm a mod in a chat. You have to be a mod in order to see her. Please remember that D Creative Hands is having a Dibs yarn sale at 6 Eastern tonight. Is she now? Oh my goodness. Oh gracious. There's Margie. Hobby Dahlia in Halloween tank. It's Hobby Dahlia. But if I am not a mod, I can't see her. That is really interesting, Katrina. That is really interesting. Jill, can you see Katrina? Jill has coffee with French vanilla creamer and a campfire cardigan. Ooh, those are cute. Yes, the pattern is amazing. It really is. You all are so talented. I love it. Bonnie says, ask Sandrine because Jeannie was blocked and we couldn't see each other, and she told me how to undo it on Google. Oh, you have to undo it on Google? Sandrine, how do you undo it on Google? The same old rice and beans. I have noticed that Mateo cannot see my comments either. Really? It just gets curiouser and curiouser. Zoila, it's at 7 p.m. Eastern. Sorry to correct you. Okay. I gave up figuring out YT. Katrina says she has me blocked because I have gone her lives and people I know go in there and I have typed and they never see me. I'm always in her lives and watch her, but I am blocked in there. Oh. Yes, it's something to do on Google. I forgot what I was told to do, but Sandrine knows. Tank says go to settings on Google. Well, I didn't know that there was a settings on Google that you had to go to unblock people who are blocked on YouTube. I can't, because if you so you can go to your community on YouTube and they will not be blocked there, but they're blocked on Google. That's crazy. Roberta gave in and started a zebra. Oh my, the color changes. Oh dear. Okay, I am going to put Roberta's zebra on the screen. I'll be right back. My package just arrived and I got to go beat the porch pirates to it. Okay, I'm back. My neighborhood is really pretty safe, but this particular package I want, and I'm not taking any chances with it. Everything else I've ordered, they can have if they really, really want it, but I want this one. I have Tank. I have Tank Hun done and check in both, and nothing on my end. That is interesting. Oh, you're okay. We do make mistakes. Oh, and Jill needs to do it too. Okay. And when you go on Google, you'll see a few people blocked that you never even knew you were. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. Yes, it is cute. No one Google, there's a place where people are blocked from your channel. I don't know how you got there, but there's a way to get them off. That is, see, yeah. I had a problem where in a live chat, my messages were not seen. I've had that too, but I was blocked on the YT side. I didn't know that there was a Google side you could be blocked on. Yes, the zebras are cute. I'm glad you broke down, Roberta, because they are cute. It's called Google Blocked Users. That's where you look. Thank you, Katrina. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was a thing. He needs eyes, but he came out. He did come out well. My goodness. And the other places on YouTube, right? I thank you. I learn something new every time I come out. You can't find it. It is turning out nice. I need to check it out. I'm going to check if I am blocked from different channels. I don't think you can check. It's the person whose channel you're blocked on that has to check. Angelise, welcome in. Blessings. How are you? Google is your actual account. It links to YouTube. That's what I thought, Jill, but they're saying there's a place on YouTube as well. I mean, on Google as well. Girl, couldn't see each other, but other people could see us. So Jeannie and Sandrine told me how to do it. Interesting. I've only blocked one person from the UK. It's a matter of choice for that one. Some people need to be blocked. It's just, girl, you need to step away from series. What we get in the my new Fitbit. I got to get my act together. So I got to do my steps, I got to do my food, I got to do my exercise, and I got to record it. So I had to get my Fitbit. Tank is starting square number 4 for her next poncho, and she's using sparkles. Yeah, I didn't want anybody visiting my new Fitbit. That's pretty. So now I got to set up my new Google account because Google bought out Fitbit and you can't just transfer to your Fitbit account. You've got to sync to your Google account. It's like, really? Google's buying up everybody. Yep, girl, Fire series. Yes, and Delisa, we always have to thank God. Tank dropped a link on how to unblock people on the Google side. Thank you, Tank. Okay. That is pretty. Yeah, there are things we need to do. We need to learn how to do in these YouTube streets because they just get crazy. Okay, Jill, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. You and Mr. Fiber, enjoy your dinner. Okay, Zoila. I like the sparkles tank. That's pretty. And then Roberta took a break from these guys, have to get some more yarn in the right colors. She ran out of the right colors as well. Tigger and Owl and maybe Rabbit will be added this weekend. Oh, for heaven's sakes, Roberta. These are darling. Look at this. Look at the little rabbits with the sutures down their faces. Oh my. All right, Roberta, you're doing it. Tank says, thank you, Jen. It's Red Heart, roll with it, and the color opal. Roberta, those are darling. Whoops. They are just scraps, so I've used up a lot of yarn. That's awesome. That is a way to use up scrap yarn. That really is. Aren't they cute? Those are really cute. I know, Zach. I know. It's everyone's bane. That's Eeyore? Is it? Okay. Thank you both. Because, Lord, I thought it was a bunny. But then again, I thought it was Friday. What do I know? I am failing today. Luckily, I get another chance tomorrow to do it better. Because today is not doing well. Girl, yes, please take a bow. Yep. Back, all those are really cute. See, you got back right in time. Katrina, all of these are scrap yarns. So she's using up her scraps and look what she's doing with them. Now that's a scrap buster. Little hard noses, right? Right? Rabbit is scrawny. Girl, my baby's 44 years old. What do I know? I used to know all of those. His tail has a button too. Oh my goodness. Oh my, right. Too cute. Too cute. Now, if you need a scrap busting project, there you go. That is, yep, Zach, those are adorable. They really are. And if you've got a lot of scrap yarn, instead of using fiber fill, you stuff them with more scrap yarn. Wow, those are beautiful. Go ahead, Roberta, with your bad self. I keep telling you, you don't have to worry about making wearables. Look at all of your animals have clothes on. They are precious. They are. See, this is your niche. Stop fighting it, Roberta. This is your niche. They are too stinking cute. I love it. I love it. I really do. Girl, just scrap yarn. I am blown away. You all are just wonderful. Dinky Jen says my chunky bod beanie turned on its side. Oh, is that the Alpine stitch? I like that red and yellow. That was autism awareness colors. Katrina says, I am excited for this fall. We are going to the States. My first time ever in my almost 43 years. I have never been outside of Canada and never been to the States. Yay! Katrina, what states are you going to? My animals are all natural. No claws, no clothes. That's okay, Suze. I do keep a Ziploc with scraps, but most of my little bits get shredded for needle felting. Okay. And there is Sanita coming around. Front post double crochet. Okay. Sue's Pooh and friends come with clothes. North Carolina. Ooh. Are you going to have a meetup with Granny D? See, Granny D's in North Carolina. Yarn Barf's in North Carolina. Shell. Somebody else is in North Carolina. Oops, my chat just jumped. Come back. I thought I had another skein of the Red Heart roll with it. I guess I need to add another color as Walmart is out. Oh, girl. Oh, girl. Roberta wants to know where in North Carolina. I've never left Canada. I want to visit someone in the States. Katrina knows. I plan on seeing her while we are there. Yay! Hi, Samantha. Welcome in. Good to see you. What's in your car? And I mean, what's in your cup and what's on your hook? No, Dori is in Virginia. She went to North Carolina to visit Granny D. I can't remember where it was in North Carolina. I will have to find out and let you know. Yeah, Dori went to visit, but she lives in North Carolina. Are you visiting Grandpa first before North Carolina? Dinky Jen wants to know. Oh, Samantha's making another Some Bunny. Okay. And what's in your cup, Samantha? Dinky Jen also has a zebra by Miss C. Legs are sewn on. Top parts are pinned on. Just need a head for the blue ears. Oh, she's got the ears and no head. Look at you, Dinky Jen. Zach's laughing. He says, VJ, there are seats in my car. Samantha's not drinking anything. And Roberta says, oh, she must be on the border then because it wasn't a long drive, if I recall. Oh, okay. And she's drinking water. There we go. Now we can see the feet. Okay, look at that, Jennifer. I like those Green and gold striped socks. Those are cute. Look at you. Katrina lives about 3 hours from the state border. Wow. Well, Katrina's going to make a run for the border. Are you taking all of the kids or just the baby? Whoa, stop jumping. Roberta is laughing. I do the head first. That way we don't have headless animals sitting around. That's what I was thinking. But, since I don't make animals, it doesn't matter. Zach says I live 3 hours and 20 minutes from the state border. One of the borders takes us about 2 to 3 hours to drive to Niagara Falls. Ooh. Hey, Katrina says, no, not all 8 kids would fit in the car. You'd have to rent a van, one of those big old expeditions. Yeah, I would not make that kind of a drive with the car full of kids. My nerves are not that good. Sandra SC has Keri baby cakes in the colorway Sunny Day. Tulip stitch, added a single crochet front post to the stitch. Oh, so she's adding things to her stitches. Go ahead, Sandra. Welcome back, Darcia. Sandra, that's cute. That is cute. Yes, it's pretty. Then we have Mara Mara says, from Mindfully Crocheted, a Capullo cocoon cardigan, finished the main square and got it all sewn up. Need to do the cuffs and the edging. Ooh, Mara. Sandrine, look up. What do you think about that purple lusciousness? Zach says no purple. Zach, you better stop. You're going to get ganged up on. You got all these purple lovers in the chat and you're talking about no purple. You're going to have to sit in the corner with Steve and his pink. Yeah, it's not cheap here in Canada. Just for a 1-bedroom, it's over $1,000 a month, plus paying your own heat and water. Good gracious. Right, Jen? That was a pretty blanket. Right, tell him, Laura, this Team Purple here. That is, Jennifer, it is nice, isn't it? See, we got a couple more. I have to go get Shorty, but I want to see these. Cynthia King is doing a circle shawl using ice cream yarn. And guess what? It's purple. Facebook put all my purple posts together. Wow. Cynthia, that's nice. China had to step out and she's back. Well, welcome back. Welcome back. Right? This beautiful color. Hello, sis Andrea. Welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Yep, that's ice cream yarn. She's like, no, purple. Yep, girl, they're putting all the purple in here together. I don't know why Facebook did it that way, but I'm okay with it. Because these are just fabulous. Oops. Yay, I got to the last one when the alarm went off. Woo woo. Inspired by Heart Collector Shawl made with Lion Brand Summer Nights Island Breeze yarn. And this is our sweet DYD, who is taking the hearts shawl and doing other things with it. Ta-da. Oh, Dawn, that is pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Ooh, I would like to thank everyone who submitted photos of your whips. They are, as always, just lovely. Thank you for ABD. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. How are you, sweetheart? Yep, thank God you quit. Now you got more money for yarn. Right. Right. Thank you, everyone who has spent this last hour and 26 minutes with me. You could have spent it anywhere, but you chose to spend it with me. And I do not take it lightly. Sandra, where was it? Hold up. Wait a minute. Is it in the same comment as your other blanket? Nope, there it is. How did I get I don't know. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. Karen Baby Cakes colorway Dreamy Violet, another Ophelia Talks Winter Solstice blanket, the zigzag stitch. Sandra, I am so sorry. I don't know how I saw the one and skipped by that one. I apologize. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Oh, that is pretty. I have not done a V zigzag stitch. That is really pretty. That is really pretty. Thank you, Sandra. Girl, I don't know how I missed that. Well, we know what kind of day I'm having anyway. Okay, everybody is speaking. Please stay safe. Do what you need to do to protect yourselves. Granny is in PT, but will be on shortly. Okay, we will do a delayed VJ raid over at Granny D. Thompson's. I will probably be back by then. Everybody has time to take a bio break, get a snack, get another drink. And I hope to see everybody in Granny D's. Please keep Gail's Gail's daughter in prayer and Darcia's sister lifted up in prayer. Thank you, Kathleen. I will enjoy your dinner. Zoila, enjoy your trip getting dinner for your mother. Thank you, each and every one. Oh, and I have a whip. I am on the last go around on the ruffles for this ruffle hat. Yes, my daughter is still into the ruffle hats. So I am almost through with this one. And then she wants the ruffle scarf to go with it. Thank you all. Have a blessed day. See you over at Granny shortly. Love each and every one of you. Bye-bye.